I'm very excited to get to campus this week, and I feel like once I get there, then the only thing I can make is a better impact on myself and the program.
He's kind of believe it or not, he's kind of a soft-hearted kid. I mean, he really is. Cares about his buddies. He's soft-spoken at times. You see, I think on the field, you see the demonstrative presence of how big he is in stature, but he's done a great job here of just being one of the guys, and you don't want him to be a guy because he's more than that, but that means a lot when you talk about the culture and the environment of a locker room, and he just did a tremendous job of that.
Definitely the level of competition is going to be higher than I ever expected it to be in high school, and I mean that's just going to push me to want to do my best and just do what's right so I'll be able to play in the fall.
I've talked a little bit with him about, you definitely don't want him to be disappointed if he's not in there a lot. Do I think he has the ability to do that? I do. But, sometimes you got some really good players in front of you as well. And, he's chosen a great program that's got talent, especially on the defensive line. So I think, it shows a little bit about him that he's not concerned about that. I think he was more concerned about finding a great fit. Coach Garner, one of the best around, no doubt. But he's going to be tried from a patience standpoint. And I think he's got the ability to handle that. What do I expect from him? I expect him to go in and work his tail off. And, I think if he does that, he can't worry about the other things. Because he may be working hard and not, fit into the rotation just because of the way the other guys are working. And I think we put way too many expectations on kids that are 5 stars or whatever the stars mean these days. They're still transitioning from high school to college, and that leap is tremendous regardless of who you are and what you did as a high schooler.
So take me back to the recruiting process. I mean, obviously everybody was going after you, and they came down there to the end. What was it about Auburn that stood out and you went, that's where I want to go, I want to leave the state and head to Auburn?
Everybody else's football program was kind of like a machine, but like Auburn is definitely a family thing. And when I was down there, I felt great. And the most important thing to me was finding a place that I can not only be comfortable for 4 years to staying on campus and having good people around me, but also a place where like my family can come and just feel the family atmosphere as well.
What did this senior year he had? Just phenomenal. What do you think was his best game, and how could you kind of, I guess, typify the entire season?
He played so well. I would say we played in Gainesville. And the first series, as a matter of fact, Coach Malzahn was there with Coach Garner. And the first series, he came around the edge, and Gainesville was a very good team. They had a quarterback that can run and was very elusive. And to see Derrick at 315 to 20 pounds run him down and clip his ankle for a sack as he's trying to elude, I think it was a precursor for what kind of game he was going to have. He did that twice on the same series. And, he blocked a punt in the game. Just had some huge plays that we were actually in punt safe, which is he was the only one that was rushing the punter. And he split the 3 guys in the middle. Got skinny, which is not possible for him, and got a hand on it and scooped it and almost scored. Shows his athleticism and also shows that he wasn't taking any plays off. Yeah. And I think that's the deal with a young, especially the defensive lineman, offensive lineman, is the maturation from your junior to senior year is those plays that you did take off. Now it's time to play your tail off on every play. And he did that.
I mean, people are going to think what they think. Expectations are meant to be what they are for other people. But for myself, I hold myself to the point where it feels like, okay, I was 5-star in high school, but that journey's over. That ended back in 2015. So from 2016 on, I feel like I'm just Derrick Brown, and I'm trying to be like every other person in college football right now, trying to make it somewhere.